once again looking on eBay for property, and I see this. I'm looking around on this property, and here's a sign that says reward lost cat. And if you look at that picture, which I'm as close as I can get, it looks like a black cow. But anyway, this is a very neat looking part of the United States that supposedly I've heard you can be free and happy there. So let's see what else we can find. So I beg your pardon, that wasn't on eBay. This is on Trulia. Now it just so happens I was looking at the weather map here. I'm wondering what's going on with the storm because I live right around in here, and it's been snowing all well since 2, and now it's 4:50 in the morning. And I thought this looked weird up here. Oops, that look odd? Hmm. But anyway, I was looking up here by Alaska, and earlier the radar looked a little strange in between Seward and Cordova. I was wondering why. So let's get rid of that extra stuff. And down here there's this little island. And the island is oddly named. Oh, I thought that was weird, first of all, because I thought it was a United States island. And I live in the United States, so I should be able to go down and look at the land, but no, I'm taken away from being able to see it, just like on if I was over another country besides the United States, same thing happens. You can only go down so far. So then I was wondering, what is this island? So then I went to the RSOE EDIS because on here, I can get down. And I was going to take this little person over and get close to the land, but there's no place to land it. But you can see that there's buildings, and this is a radar facility. But what's interesting is that on this side of the island, it says Hawiwi Island. But over on this side of the island, it says something different. Middleton Island. And it's one island. So I can't see much there because of the cloud cover. It won't let me get in close. So then I decided to Google this. Alright. So here I am. I Googled it, and sure enough, I can see this pretty good. Although I don't know how old this is. I know when I go by my house, it's like 2 or 3 years old. What's on there? So this part says Hawaii Island, or something like that. And you can see that there are radar here. What alerted me to that, I'll just look in all fairness, is I thought it looked like an airport, and sure enough it is. So at airports they usually have radar so they can tell if it's safe to fly or not. I'm not sure what a lot of this other stuff is on this island. It does appear to be some kind of more tracking and signaling devices. And this whole island isn't very big. It's not very big. I'm going to back out of here so we can see where we are. Where are we, Mommy? Okay, so this is a pretty big shelf under the ocean here. And This is Alaska and Canada. And then the map, the world turns. And comparatively to where I live, which is over here, it would take me a while to walk up there and then swim over to it. But it's certainly not very noticeable unless there's something that draws you to it. So, like I said, what drew me to it was the weird looking radar a few hours ago. I started talking to my sister and didn't get to record this. That was coming from this area. What I noticed is that there was a circular pattern in here of these yellow dots, and you can see the island right underneath there. So I was wondering what was being sent up into the atmosphere here. So let's stop this. But now it's not showing up so clear, but there's the island, and this is the radar that is coming off of the island. And let's look at it with clouds. And let's just look at it with just clouds. And they don't seem to match all that well. Let's try it again. Radar. See it coming down here. Just clouds. It's pretty thin there for that radar looking like that. Okay, so then I'm just going to do a quick thing because a lot of people are already doing this. If you're curious at all. The ridiculous storm over the United States. Oh, look at this weird stuff up here. Looks like a Viking man with one horn on the top of his hat. I think he's going, roof. Let's see if that changes just in the movement of the hour. You are going to feel the wrath of the cold from the Viking. Yep, definitely Viking face. That's an interesting signature. So, we've had snow here, starting from 2 o'clock this afternoon to now. It's supposed to be going into all day tomorrow. You can see on here it's like opened up a little. I haven't been outside for a little bit, but I'm going in a few minutes. And then I'm going to go to beddy bye. But it's kind of just taken over the whole United States. So it's rain and snow up here, and snow and whatever up here, and rain here. And it looks like rain in Alaska, which is amazing because it's probably warmer there than it is in Wisconsin. 34, 35. And look at these terrible negatives, which is going to happen to Wisconsin by Sunday. Ugh. That's why I'm looking for property. Somewhere else. I am tired of the cold. I know some people like it, but not me. Alright, let's look at Viking Man one more time. Viking Man. Here's the mouth, and this eye's blurred over from the snow, but this eye is like slit because it's just too cold. Oh, there's an eyeball right there. Okay, and his horn on his hat. This one flopped over in a fight, obviously. Okay, Viking Man. Oh, feel the wrath of the cold. Ah, ah, ah. All right. Well, I'm grateful for you, and I am here at your service, my lovelies. Bye-bye.